Hey guys, it's Katie. So today I thought that I would share some hair products that I've been using. Some of them are repeat offenders, some of them are newer to me, but I thought that I would share them with you anyways. So let's go ahead and get on into it. So first things first, color and what I asked for at the salon. So when I go and get my hair done, I ask for a partial highlight. And my hair naturally is a dirty blonde color, so any of the darker color that you see throughout my hair, that is my natural hair color. That is not dyed. That is my real hair. Any of the lighter colors that are highlighted, that is done with color and bleach. And so when I go, I ask for a partial highlight. That means that they will just do basically from my ears back and up. You can ask for a crown highlight, which would just be like the top part right here. You can ask for a partial, which would be about from halfway around your head to the back, or you can ask for a full. Now, occasionally I will get a full, probably about once or twice a year, just to lighten up the overall appearance of my hair, but for the most part, I can get away with getting a partial highlight. And one thing to keep in mind is that if you have already like a dirty blonde hair, if you get a partial highlight without getting a full, you will have that look where it's lighter on top and then darker on the bottom, so you will have that kind of dark coming through when you pull your hair forward. I don't particularly like that, so that's why I get a full highlight a couple times a year. And then because it's hidden, it takes a long time for it to grow out until it gets to about right here and you can actually see it. So I will go and get a partial done in between those times. Hopefully that makes sense. Because for right now, I really like the look of having my hair overall pretty blonde. And so that's how I achieve that. I'm not going to give like the formula that my stylist uses, number one, because I don't know it. Number two, because everybody's hair is different. So I would hate for somebody to go buy that stuff from a beauty supply store and try to do it on themselves and not get the results that they desire. So just keep that in mind. You can always take pictures to your stylist and then just be very clear using those pictures exactly what you want. Me, when I go, I always bring pictures with me, and then I always ask for baby blonde, champagne blonde, buttery blonde, and ashy. So I use all four of those terms to make it very clear of what color blonde I'm looking for, because if you just go in there and say blonde, your version of blonde might be very different to what your stylist version of blonde is. So I like it to look very bright, but then I also want it to look more cool tone than a golden color. So based on what color blonde you're looking for, your stylist will know what kind of formula to mix up to apply to your hair. Okay, and another question that I get asked a lot is about like the length of my hair. Now, right now I do have extensions in my hair. I don't need them really for the length because my hair is pretty long, but I do like how they look when it comes to volume and thickness, especially in pictures. If I'm having like a big special event coming up, I'll just have the extensions put back in, but for right now, I have them because I have a lot of events up to getting married in June, so I had them put back in. But I use tape-in extensions. I've used two different kinds of extensions. One has been Dreamcatcher's extensions, and those are like little beads. And then right now I'm using tape-in extensions. So if you'd like a video of my review of tape-in extensions, I can definitely do that. I got a lot to say about that. So if you are interested, just let me know down below and I will make a separate video for just that. Is when I get out of the shower, I literally just let my hair dry until it's about 75% dry, and then I will go in with a round brush, and then I will go in with a round brush, something that looks like this. Sorry, this one has hair in it, but this brand of hair round brush is meant for blow drying, and it is amazing. It's by the brand Ibiza, and it is so worth the money. I got mine at Nordstrom. I will link it down below for you. But the cork handle is very firm. It's really easy to grip, and it really will pull through your hair very easily with these boar bristle brushes. for bristles, and it really smooths out the hair as well. For a blow dryer, I do use this one right here. This is a Paul Mitchell Pro Tools Express Ion Dry Turbo Light Blow Dryer. I've had this for a few years, and this is my favorite blow dryer ever. I've had T3 blow dryers, I've had Babyliss blow dryers, I've had, what else? I've had another expensive brand blow dryer, and this one is by far my favorite. You also always want to have the nozzle attachment at the end, because this is really going to control where the air is blowing out, so that way you can really pinpoint it. And you always want to blow dry down to seal a cuticle and make sure that you have no frizz or flyaways. So blow dry this way, so that way you're blow drying that hair down. If you blow dry it like this, you're basically just going to blow your hair up, so that way it's not going to look as smooth and it will get frizzy. If you have a blow dryer that already works for you, then perfect, but I love this blow dryer because it really does a good job of smoothing out my hair, but it also cuts down on blow dry time. Now, before I even get to styling my hair, I do use some specific products in the shower, such as shampoo and conditioner, and a mask. So my shampoo has not changed. I have been switching back and forth between the different kinds of shampoo and conditioner from this brand, but I've been sticking to this brand and I've used it for years and years and years, and I love it. This is just an extra bottle that I have sitting under my sink, so it's not all gross from the shower, but this is by the brand Pureology. This is the Hydrate line. I've used the Hydrate line, I've used the Moisture line, and I've used the Platinum Blonde line, and I love all of them. This one I feel like is probably the most moisturizing, so I do really like this one the best. It smells like peppermint. It feels really tingly in your hair. It really feels like it's getting your hair clean. I use the shampoo and conditioner. Now, I also like to use this hair mask. This one is an oldie but a goodie, but it hasn't done me wrong, and it's the Macadamia Professional Nourishing Moisture Mask. It smells delectable. Like, I could just like spoon this and eat it. It smells really, really good, but it also is great for coarse, long, thick hair. It really does smooth everything out. Your hair feels like silk after using this, and it's really easy to comb through as well. As far as a comb is concerned, I always use a wide tooth comb to comb out my hair in the shower, because I just find that it makes my life a lot more easier when I get out of the shower to comb through. And then I also use a purple shampoo, maybe once a week, if that, just to keep any of the brassiness away. The one that I'm using right now is by Unite. It's called the Blonda shampoo, and it is definitely a bright purple violet color. Obviously, if you guys are blondes, you'll know that the violet counteracts any orange tones that you have in your hair. And if you're a blonde, you know that we don't like the orange tones. So this is a great one. This one really, really, really is intense. It will get all of the brassiness out of your hair. Just be forewarned, this will dry out your hair. I've really never met a purple shampoo that doesn't dry out your hair, so just use with caution. Don't use it every single time you wash your hair. Your hairstylist will notice and you will be sorry, because your hair will feel like straw. Just be careful with the purple shampoo. Don't overdo it. Now, once I get out of the shower, I have a pretty specific routine of what I do. I get out of the shower, and even when my hair is still damp, I will spray this in it. This is amazing. I've gone through probably 4 bottles of this. Ricky's mom always keeps me stocked up on this, so thank you to her. This is the Pureology Color Fanatic 21 Essential Benefits Multitasking Hair Beautifier for perfecting color-treated hair. That's a mouthful. But this stuff is amazing. It has 21 benefits, and I truly believe it. I stand by this product 100%. I love the brand Pureology. I just feel like I throw extensions in my hair. I bleach my hair. I want to keep it long, and the only reason why I'm able to do that is because I take good care of my hair using products like this one. So this is great for detangling your hair, and it's basically a leave-in conditioner, so you can just spray this in your hair when it's damp after you get out of the shower, and then just let it sit in there. Now, when I get out of the shower and my hair is still damp, I will comb it through with a brush such as this one. This one is called the wet brush. You can get this at Target, Walmart, any drugstore will usually have this type of brush. And just keep in mind that I've already combed through my hair in the shower with the conditioner in my hair with the wide tooth comb. So for the most part, I don't have a lot of tangles in my hair once I get out of the shower. But this does a great job. I don't feel like this pulls at my hair. I don't feel like it breaks my hair. And I just really, really like it. It doesn't hurt. So if you have small children that hate getting their hair brushed out, get one of these and you will thank your lucky stars and they will be grateful for that. Now at this point in my routine, my hair is starting to dry on its own. Remember, I let my hair dry about 75% before I go in with a round brush and start blow drying it. And when it is about 75% dry, I will go in with this right here. This is the Kenra Blow Dry Spray. It's an advanced dry thermal protectant. This really does a good job of protecting your hair before you go in and blow dry it, but it also really smooths out the hair and gives it a nice shine. So it's like the trifecta. This is really good stuff. I get mine at Ulta. So then I go in with that blow dryer that I showed you guys, and I will use a round brush to really smooth out the hair. And then if I want to curl my hair, I will first spray this stuff in. This is Paul Mitchell. I use a lot of Paul Mitchell products now that I think about it, but I just really like them. This is the Hot Off the Press Thermal Protectant Hairspray. Again, protecting my hair. You really want to be careful when you're using a lot of heat styling tools. Number one, you don't want to turn up the heat on the thermometer quite so high, and you definitely want to use a heat protectant spray such as this one. I really like this one because it sprays really fine. It doesn't leave a greasy residue, but also it dries really quickly. You never want to use some sort of like hair oil and then go straight over your hair with a flat iron because you're legit just frying your hair. So something like this that's really, really fine and dries quickly will be good for you. Then I will go in and curl my hair if I am curling my hair. Sometimes I won't as long as I use a round brush to kind of give it some body. But I used to use the T3 curling iron and I really like that one, but I was just kind of getting sick of the curls that I was left with. And plus, since I do have a little bit longer hair right now, I've been going back to my tried and true Paul Mitchell curling iron. Now, I actually had this, and then once I got the T3, I just tossed it, and then I recently purchased it again because I just missed it, and this is just like the best curling iron ever. It doesn't leave crimps in your hair. It is 1.5 inches, so it's going to give your hair a lot of body, a lot of volume, and loose, big curls. I love that look. It is what I use today in order to get these types of curls. If you want the ends to be straight, kind of like what I have today, you just don't close this part all the way and then just leave the ends out and you will get a look that looks just like this. This is an amazing curling iron. I purchased mine again off Loxa Beauty. I would never recommend ordering from them ever. But you can find a Paul Mitchell salon in your area and purchase it in a salon, or I'm sure Amazon sells them as well. I will try to find something down below and link it for you if you're interested. And as a finishing spray, I like to just finish off my hair after I've curled it with a little bit of this Kenra Silkening Mist. This is just a shine spray and it really does a good job of making your hair feel very smooth, look very shiny, and it just kind of locks in that style that you have. So this is an awesome product. And even with all of these products that I use, they're more to protect than they are to style. I don't like going in with a lot of styling products on my hair because if I have clean hair, I don't like to add a lot of extra grit because I don't wash my hair as often as many people do. So I like to make my hair feel and look as clean as possible for as long as possible. So that's just something to keep in mind. But if you need a really good hairspray in order to lock in your hairstyle, then Moroccan Oil has a really good hairspray, and so does Kenra. So just keep that in mind. So by day 3, my hair is probably starting to look a little bit flat, so I will go in with this Way texturizing hairspray. And I try not to curl my hair even every other day. I will just like live with these kind of curls for about 3 days. On day 3, I will go in with a little bit of this, no curling iron, just a little bit of this, and then I will just take this and just like spray it up into my hair and then kind of make this movement. And with this, it really just brings my hair back to life again. This is an amazing product. So if you haven't tried this, I would totally recommend. This is, again, the Way Hair Care Texturizing Hairspray. And then by then, I'm also going to need some dry shampoo. My favorite right now is the Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black Dry Shampoo. This is amazing. It smells good, and it is actually a dry shampoo that makes your hair feel clean. So not just look clean, but feel clean. I really like this one, and then I also like the PhD Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo, which I'll link down below for you, because I don't think I have a bottle of that. I used it all. If you guys have any questions, please just let me know. I've tried a ton of hair products in the past, a ton. And these are just the ones that are tried and true. I've been using them for a really long time and I stand behind them. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.